What's up, everybody? It's Ulu. How's it? How's everybody doing this evening? Getting a little bit tongue twisted over here. Um, just posting real quick. About accountability. I've been going over accountability. I can't talk. Anyways, I've been going over accountability, and as I'm going along with this and I analyzing my experiences and I'm analyzing the things that I've conquered and gone through and, won battles of struggle, both emotionally and mentally. I've been studying, and so this is what I need to share with you. So, I just gotta talk. I just gotta share. I just gotta talk. I gotta say something. So we're talking about accountability, and I did a post on accountability and explaining the different signs of a narcissist who has, or a person who has narcissistic personality disorder, and how to come through. So accountability, this is a healing process, not just for, we when we think of a healing process, we don't really think of um when we think of healing process, we think of self-love, self-care, and everything, right? So that's what this is all about. Accountability, when we think of accountability, we think of the other person being held accountable. But you know what? Not always the other person has the ability to do that, has the knowledge to do that. So we got to take responsibility for ourselves. And that's what accountability is. So, number one, acceptance. Acceptance. The first thing in being accountable is acceptance. You have to accept the fact that you were in this situation. You are in this situation, if you still are, and that you are the reality, accepting the reality without wanting to try to alter it or change it. Okay, so you just have to acknowledge it, accept it, and know, okay, well, oh my gosh, my no, sorry about that. That's my 4:30 alarm. Knowing that there's nothing that you can do to change the situation. You can't do anything to change the situation. So okay, so you're accepting it. The second part of it is being mindful. And when you're mindful, you're not only mindful of your own actions and your own words, but you're also mindful of others. So being mindful of others, how they feel, how they um, how they may react, even the narcissist themselves. And the reason why I talk about being mindful is because we, as victims and survivors of being in a narcissistic relationship, we have the tendency to emulate that. We have the tendency to carry that. Okay, so we cannot we cannot do that, because what it does is it just compromises everything that when you get out of the relationship, you have to go to therapy. You have to go to therapy to see, to help sort out all the bullshit that you dealt with. Okay. Another one is moving forward. You have to make the choice to move forward. I made the choice to move forward. I said enough is enough. Enough is enough is enough. Like, 12 years, this is enough. Really. You're not even taking you're not even taking accountability for the choices that you make, and it's affecting me and everybody else around you, and you could give a flying frick-a-frack fuck. I really want to say that, okay? You could give a flying fuck. So you need to make sure that you yourself are aware of that. So making the choices, being mindful, making the choices, taking the action, actually taking the action and putting it in place. Now, there are steps to taking action, and it is a process. It is definitely a process that we all have to go through. So I will definitely post that. I will do a YouTube on that. I will refresh, and we will definitely be talking about the 5 steps to take action to better yourself, to bring yourself back to you. Okay, that's what this whole thing is all about. Taking accountability for yourself, even as a victim or a survivor of a narcissistic relationship, for real. Because if we continue to blame the narcissist, we're doing the same thing that they're doing. So we don't want to do that, right? Um, humility, 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 humility. Know that it's going to take time for you to be better. You know, things are not going to happen overnight. Know that it's going to take time for you to get over the issues and situations that you endured during that time. Being humble and to others too, showing humility to others. You know, having empathy, because that is one thing that a narcissist does not do. A narcissist does not show empathy. They lack empathy. That's a huge sign of narcissism. Now, just because a person lacks empathy doesn't mean that they're narcissistic, okay? There is a list of things that they have to at least have 5 or 6 of those characteristics in order to maybe be considered a narcissist. Okay, and I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist. I am just speaking from experience and knowing and researching and going through therapy and all of that. I know that there are people out there who are in who are in a relationship with a narcissist and who are struggling to get out. Honey, you can get out. Believe me, you can get out. What a narcissist will do is they will be boastful. They will talk a lot about themselves. They will monopolize conversations. They lack empathy. They feel superior to others. They look down upon others as inferior. You know, that goes hand in hand. They may be drug users. They may be depressed, unhappy, and impatient and angry. You know, the big one is they lack empathy. You know, so note those down. Note those down. If you are experiencing at least 5 or 6 of those, check it for real. Check it. And shit, get out. No, for real, get out of that damn relationship, for real. Because the effects of being a narcissistic relationship, in a relationship with a narcissist, the effects of it is graving. It is graving. It is damaging. It is embedded. You know, and it's hard to break free from those habits, those personalities, and those characteristics. So yes, get out. Anyways, guys, this is my quick little 10-minute. I hope you guys have a beautiful evening. I'm on my way to work. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, aloha, mahalo. Have a beautiful evening.